Okay, hello everyone. How are you? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I've literally just moored up to jump on this live with you guys. Where's my pen? There it is. Let's have a look. Hope everyone's having a good day. What day it is? It is Friday, the 7th of June, and we are moving along in June nicely at the moment. Let's just make sure you can all hear me and see me before we get going. It's okay. Thank you, Tanya. That's very kind. One little bit of update that I certainly know about, and that was yesterday. And that is from our CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, which is Mohammed Nassal. And he posted out on Twitter about Supercars Major List. So if you are a follower of Mohammed Nassal on Twitter, you can go and have a view of that, what that's all about. I also shared it on the link for it anyway on my Facebook page. So you can also have a look at that as well. So that's definitely on there. I am waiting in anticipation, but we are waiting for the links on the My Links section to update to number 73. That should be coming in any moment. So just keep your eyes peeled for that one. Okay, so today what I wanted to talk to you about is the gold rush example. Now, what do I mean by the gold rush example? And you probably heard many people talking about how the gold rush affected America so much, and everyone was running around at the turn of the century, 1900s, weren't they? Staking their claim to plots of land to dig for gold. Now, it wasn't the people who were digging for gold that it wasn't the people that were digging the gold that made the money. It was the people who were supplying the picks and the shovels and the pans and the supplies. They're the ones that made the money in the gold rush. And the reason I am using this example is because when you talk and you think about the gold rush, you never think of the entrepreneurs that went out to these areas to supply the people with the tools and the services that they needed to pan for the gold. Why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because I don't know if you know or haven't heard, in the news yesterday was quite an important day as far as the internet is concerned. Why? Because Apple fell from their #1 spot of companies of value to second place, and they have been overtaken by a company really that nobody has ever heard about. Now, I don't know if you've heard of this company at all, but I am going to explain a little bit about this company. But keep with me, stay with me, and we will then circle all the way round to ONPASSIVE, because I think it's really, really important and very specific to what we are doing in ONPASSIVE. So the company name, okay, that have overtaken Apple, okay, is a company called, drum roll please, it is Nvidia, okay, Nvidia. Now, Nvidia are an American-based company. In fact, they're from Santa Clara in California, and there really is a really good backstory to how they started in 1993. So really not that long ago. And it was founded by three guys who are all still part of the company. And they actually met at a roadside diner called Denny's to seal the deal back in 1993. But the important part of this company is they are mainly the suppliers of the internet space right now. They started with CPUs, GPUs, so mainly into the gaming, but all of their technology went into the things that people were selling, i.e. Apple. Now, I want to just talk to you about an article that's come out, which actually came from OI Media News. So I'm going to read it out for you, but you can go and have a look at it yourself. He said, at the beginning of 2024, recent reports on the technology industry revealed an interesting paradox. Apple, the former leader in the field of artificial intelligence-based application, has noticeably lagged behind its competitors in this accelerating field. Despite being one of the largest technology companies in the world, Apple has not been able to maintain its leadership position in artificial intelligence. While other companies like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft AI services have made significant progress in developing advanced AI technologies, including massive language models and effective virtual agents, Apple has remained heavily dependent on legacy and limited solutions in this area. Have you heard those terminologies before anywhere? This lag is due to several factors, including the lack of a clear strategy for developing AI technologies within the company and excessive focus on design and user experience rather than technically innovative applications, in addition to Apple's inability to attract specialist talent in this field. Again, does that sound a little bit familiar? In light of these challenges, Apple's senior officials are facing increasing pressure to catch up with the competition in the field of artificial intelligence, especially with the emergence of new products and services from other companies that are admired by customers. The analysis indicates that Apple may have to reconsider its strategy priorities and allocate more resources to developing its capabilities in the field of AI if it wants to stay in the lead. Now then, how interesting is that? And the reason I wanted to bring this to your attention is because what NVIDIA are doing, okay? NVIDIA, they are, in addition to a GPU design and manufacturer, NVIDIA provides the, what does it do? Thank you, Lynn Nakamoto. I shall find that. Let me find... Hang on a second. Just got to take care of somebody. I shall do that in a moment. In addition to the GPUs, which is what got them into this business in the first place, they produce CUDA software platforms, an API that allows the creations of massive parallel programs which utilize GPUs. They are deployed in supercomputer sites around the world. So, and what are supercomputer sites? Basically, they are your servers. Okay, in the late 2000s, NVIDIA had moved into the mobile computing market where it produces Tegra mobile processors for smartphones and tablets, as well as vehicle navigation and entertainment systems. Its competitors include Amdo, Intel, and Quantum, as well as AI accelerators, companies such as Celebras and GraphCore. Really, what is interesting apart with NVIDIA is they never stop moving forwards, and they really are now expanding into the AR market. But here's some other interesting bits about NVIDIA, is that at the beginning of 2024, they had a valued revenue of $60.92 billion. B with a billion. $60.92 billion. That is a load of money. Now, let's go all the way back round. And why am I bringing this into the mix as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned? Why? Because it is absolutely blatantly obvious that AI now is the marketplace to be involved with. Yes, we need processors. Yes, we need all of the gubbins, okay, that go into computers and all the rest of it. But AI is where the money is. Guess what ONPASSIVE have focused on since day one? What is the whole story been about ONPASSIVE and about what we are trying to do? Integrated artificial intelligence into our products and services so that we are ahead of the game. That being said, we are a startup company. We aren't a company that's been going for 30 years like NVIDIA. But one thing is for sure is that we are placed very, very well in the marketplace because people are actively looking to be able to catch up in one way, shape or form into this marketplace. So let me look at that again. Thank you. So obviously it's just made the news right now, which is fair enough because they've overtaken Apple. But it really does go to show the amount of companies that are behind the scenes, I suppose, that no one's ever heard about, that are really making a serious amount of money because of the input that they put into the internet space, whether it is through cloud technology, whether it is through physical components that go into the computers or mobile services. They are really the people that make the difference. And this is where I go back to the gold effect, is that we are the end user. So if you look at the gold rush as the person who is panning for gold, that is the person who's using the mobile phone or is using the computer via the internet. The people that are actually making the big bucks are the ones that make the components that go into the computer that we use, or which will be happening in the future, being the company that has the ability to service the cloud-based products and services that is most people will be using in the future. Obviously, there's all going to be a variety of all of this of what I'm talking about now. And this is why I firmly believe that ONPASSIVE is certainly going to be positioning themselves extremely well in the future because of where we have started from, because we, from the get-go, from the outset of when we are making our products and services, we are making sure that we are going to be AI ready within all of those, so that we are going to be ahead of the game. It's not like what Apple are having to do now is to, quite frankly, change their tactics if they are going to stay ahead of the game. Let's just rewind 20 years, okay, as far as mobile services and technology was concerned. When mobile phones first started coming out, it was Motorola, Nokia, and I think Samsung was around as well, but not as much. But certainly Nokia and Motorola were the two big names that were around in those days. You don't see Nokia anymore. You see a little bit of Motorola, but certainly not Nokia. And the reason is because they refused to keep up with how technology was going. They thought that because they had really heavyweight, robust phones that did the job that they wanted to, fantastic for Snake, by the way, the Nokia, okay, but the battery lasted a long time. They were bulletproof. Everybody had a Nokia. But they didn't keep up with technology. They didn't keep up with what the market was looking for. I really believe that this might be take two as far as mobile technology is concerned. If Apple don't keep up with what is happening, they have a very good chance of themselves being taken over in the mobile area by other competitors that are out there that are getting traction right now because they are bringing better smartphones, for instance, double screens that pan out and all the rest of it. And that technology is getting better and better and better. And this is why I wanted to talk about this, because it is certainly on point news right now. This is why I recommend you all use oimedia.news, okay, for getting this information. It's on their page today, okay, of this. I actually picked it up yesterday from Sky News because I look at the technology department in Sky News and all the rest of it. And then obviously I do a little bit more research about the companies and all the rest of it because I want to know what's happening. But certainly with OI Media News, they are certainly on point every single day with whatever the technology news is going on around there. So I thought I'd bring that to the table today because it really goes to show, doesn't it, that you have to make sure you know where you're going in the marketplace. Now, obviously, we would be happy if we were part of a company that was doing $60 billion a year, okay, because it benefits us all. But we are going to be in a very, very good place with ONPASSIVE because of how we started, because of where we are positioning ourselves in the internet space. There is literally going to be hundreds of thousands of companies that will want to use our products and services because we are supplying something that is better than it is going to be out there at the moment. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you to ponder over that. Go and have a look. Wikipedia, very good write-up on NVIDIA. Also, OI Media, very good news. Good write-up about NVIDIA. Okay. Just do a little bit of a Google search on it. It's interesting stuff. We are in that marketplace as far as an AI company is concerned. The more knowledge that you have, not just about our business, but also what is around our business, the better understanding you will have of what is trying to be done here. Anyway, I'm going to shoot off now. Thank you so much, guys, for all of you. I haven't forgotten, by the way, about the 5 free memberships. I just haven't got the button. I've sent 2 emails now to them, and I was promised a phone call. Didn't get it. So please just bear with me. I will get it sorted for you. And as soon as I've got it, it's 5 free memberships for 1 month to whoever is there. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'll be back around tomorrow 11 a.m. For my Saturday one, and obviously Sunday will be in fact, I will not be here tomorrow. Sorry, I won't be here Saturday and Sunday, but we'll be here on Monday for a Monday Fun Day as well with Jane. Okay, so I'll be taking tomorrow afternoon off as well. Have a great weekend. We've got some friends. We're hightailing it as fast as we possibly can at the moment up the canal at a neck-breaking speed of 4 miles an hour, and we are going to be meeting up with some friends that are coming down in their camper van. So we're going to have a lovely weekend. That's from me. Stay connected, guys. Stay plugged in, especially to your ecosystem. That's it from me. Bye for now.